my goodness.
This is the SONY RX100 Mark IV. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Morgan McKinnon, and this week we have a semi-tech review. I've put out between 30 and 40 videos so far, all with the camera that I'm shooting on now, the Canon SX720HS. Now, this Canon is amazing. It was about $350, it shoots at 60 FPS, you can edit videos in camera, and the recording life is pretty long. So if you were looking into getting a starter camera, I think this camera that I'm shooting on currently is a great price. I just received the Sony this week, already looking super sharp. Now, I was actually looking into getting a DSLR, but because this camera has a higher ISO and it's optional to shoot in 4K, this one was a pretty good bet. Now, there are other cameras on the market that take just as good a footage as this one, but what really sold me on this camera was the fact that it can shoot at a high frame rate. You can shoot up to 240 frames per second in full HD on this thing. My sister and I do a lot of athletic things, so it's just really handy to have something like this at such a small little compact case. Also, the flip screen makes it a lot easier to frame shots when walking around. I also wanted to be able to do manual focus, and the fact that a point and shoot shoots 4K with a high ISO in high speed with manual focus at this size totally, again, just sold me on the entire thing. So yeah, I'm still gonna be recording in 1080p, but we'll be doing more little fun camera tricks since we have this little toy now. I'm gonna film my cousin's wedding with this. I think it's gonna blow my mind. Let's switch cameras just for the heck of it. Okay, so here we are shooting on the new Sony camera. Right now it looks the same because I'm still shooting in 1080p, but I wanna try using this slow motion thing real quick. So the first thing we're gonna test in this slow motion thing is some cards. Well, I tried. This is the camera that I was previously shooting on for the last 35 or 40 episodes. Now, the ISO on this thing goes down to 3.3, or I guess up to 3.3, whereas the Sony here goes up to 1.8. The RX100 IV also has way more sensors inside of it, so the autofocus on this thing is monstrous. I'm right here in focus, and now I'm right up in the camera at a high ISO, still in focus, which is amazing. Anywhere I move, like, it's tracking my face around and just keeping everything in focus, which is awesome. Now, what I do really like about this camera, or really any Canon camera in general, is how the size of the buttons compare. The buttons on this camera are a lot bigger than the ones on this Sony camera here, and so if you're looking for more user-friendly controls, finding something with bigger buttons might actually come in handy. If you notice, I nearly threw the wrist strap away while unboxing the Sony camera. Also notice that this camera uses a Wii Remote strap as its wristband. I did that because I'm really prone to dropping things, because it does this. And I won't drop it. So yeah, we're only in the room today, so no big cool circus or gymnastic-y things this week. However, my sister and I will be getting back to those activities very shortly, and I'm very glad that you stayed to watch this video. I hope you found it helpful, and for those of you looking for a super bona fide, ultra awesome tech review, I'm going to put a link in the description to another awesome YouTube channel, Marques Brownlee, and his review of the same product. Notice I thought that this was the Sony because of the size. This camera is actually bigger and heavier than the Sony RX100. So yeah, that's what I got today. Just an update for you guys from my locals and anybody else coming to see this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye.